Hi, pupils, and welcome to the channel Daniel's Polyglot. In today's lesson, we are going to learn the passive voice. All you need to know of passive voice. If you want to master it, please
Welcome
stay.
to Language Adventure with Tanya. Imagine exploring the world through its languages. Picture yourself strolling past the Eiffel Tower, diving into the rich history of Germany, or savoring the vibrant culture of Spain. Each language opens a door to new experiences, friendships, and understanding. Whether you're mastering English, dancing to Korean rhythms, or savoring French cuisine, every word you learn is a step on this exciting journey. Let's embark on this adventure together and unlock the beauty of communication across the globe.
So you must be wondering what is the passive voice, and the answer is simple. The passive voice is used when the focus is on that action rather than who performs it. But let's see more. I need guys that you keep in mind this structure because this will help you a lot to identify active from passive voice in a test or in daily life, right? For example, we have an active voice, the subject plus the verb plus the object. Do you remember that yesterday we saw a class about this topic? And if you don't, I recommend you to watch my video. You will find it in this YouTube channel. And today we are going to see the passive voice. We have the object plus the verb to be plus the past participle of the verb. Do you remember? Is the third conjunction that has the verbs. Then we have plus by plus the subject. Is more long, but it's simple. Don't worry, you will see it. And we have examples. The chef cooks the meal. This is active voice. Then we have the meal is cooked by the chef. This is passive voice. If you see here, we have the verb in past participle. That is one indicator that is in passive voice, right? And the most important, the preposition by. When you see the preposition by, immediately you should know that the sentence is in passive voice. Then we have here when to use the passive voice. This is important and try to keep it in mind. When the door is unknown or unimportant, for example, the window was broken last night, but we don't know who did it. Then we have when we want to emphasize the object. A new hospital is being built. The hospital is important, not who is building it. Then we have informal or scientific writing. The experiment was conducted by the science. Then we have here passive voice with by. The agent, the person or thing performing the action is introduced with by. In active voice, we have a famous artist painted this portrait. In passive voice, this portrait was painted by a famous artist. Then we have Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. This light bulb was invented by Thomas Edison. If you see here, we can transform from active voice to passive voice. And how we can identify them in general? Well, the active voice always will be in present or top in other times. But in the case of passive voice, if you remember the structure emphasized in past participle, and the preposition by. And I think that is a little bit more clear, right? The difference between active and passive voice. But let's see more. Then we have when can we omit by? Yeah, it's possible to omit by. If the door is unknown or obvious, we usually omit the preposition by. For example, a decision was made. We don't need to say by the manager. It is understood, right? Because it's so obvious. You don't need to add anything else. The streets are cleaned every morning. It's clear that the workers clean them. You don't need to clarify anything. But it's different, for example, when you want to express that someone wrote a book, right? And you say the book was written by, and you say the name of the person who write it. But in this case, when it's too obvious, you don't need to add anything else. So be careful in those details. Then we have here an activity time, guys. Don't be afraid. I'm 100% sure that you already know the answers. And the exercise says try changing these sentences into the passive voice. Someone stole my phone. They will deliver the package tomorrow. The company is developing a new app. Picasso painted Guernica. What do you think, guys, that the right way to do these sentences in passive voice? I don't know. Write it down below in the comments if you know how. And I'll be reading those comments. So thank you guys. Don't forget to give a like and hit that bell button and subscribe. See you in the next lesson. Thanks to watch my videos and don't forget to leave down below your answers. See you in the next lesson.